interrupt this program.
Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock Civil War Nightly News Update. I am Dr. Andrew Campbell from Harvard University, and I teach U.S. History and Government.
I am Dr. Cian. I work with Dr. Campbell at Harvard University. I teach about wars, and my specialty is the Civil War.
Tonight on the Civil War Nightly News, we are going to recap the southern states and when they seceded from the Union.
Abraham Lincoln ran against Stephen A. Douglas for president in 1860 and won. The southern states were not very happy about this. When Lincoln became president, there were more than 3 million slaves in the southern states.
That's right, Dr. Shaw. The South was not happy because they were worried about losing states' rights. Their economy was largely based on agriculture, which was about selling cotton and crops.
You know that slaves did the work for people in the South. Does that mean that the southern states seceded because of slavery?
Well, it's complicated, but I'll put it this way. Yes and no. The main reason why they seceded was because they were worried about losing states' rights.
Southerners feared that their voices weren't heard in Washington. They thought that the national government was too powerful.
They also thought that they were taxed unfairly.
Well, that is true, Dr. Campbell.
Thank you, Dr. Shaw.
South Carolina was the first state to secede. They seceded in 1860. Do you know any other states that seceded, Dr. Campbell?
Yes, the other states were Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Virginia, Arkansas, Texas, North Carolina, and Tennessee.
That's 11 states!
After those 11 states seceded, they formed the Confederate States of America.
They elected Jefferson Davis as their president.
When Jefferson Davis was president, Abraham Lincoln was president too. Fun fact, Abraham Lincoln and Jefferson Davis were both born in Kentucky. So, Dr. Shaw, if you were Lincoln, what would you say to the South? You are now Abraham Lincoln.
Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln. I would tell the South that the United States is one nation. All men are created equal. I believe that all people should have the same rights, no matter what the color of their skin. The government should have the laws for all of the states. That would make America a better place.
Well said, Abraham Lincoln.
Dr. Campbell, if you were Jefferson Davis, what would you say to many abolitionists like Abraham Lincoln in the northern states? You are now Jefferson Davis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would tell the North that we, the South, the Confederate States of America, should be able to make our own laws. We believe that slavery is okay, that the economy is based on, that is what our economy is based on, agriculture. Our agriculture doesn't work without slaves because we, the masters, need the manpower to run our plantations.
Well said, Jefferson Davis.
So, guess what happened next? Eventually, the Civil War broke out in 1861. Over 600,000 men and women lost their lives.
The bloodiest battle was in Gettysburg, which is in Pennsylvania. Abraham Lincoln gave one of the most famous speeches after the battle called the Gettysburg Address. He said that all men are created equal in that speech.
Towards the end of his life, wise Abe Lincoln said "nuh-uh-uh" to slavery. January 1st, 1863, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It stated that all slaves were forever free.
It still failed to free the slaves in the South. Eventually, slavery ended because of 13th Amendment of the Constitution.
The southern states that had seceded eventually rejoined the Union and are part of the United States of America today.
I am Dr. Cian Shaw.
And I am Dr. Andrew Campbell. And that's it for the Civil War Nightly News. Peace!